The attempt to start something off there, but not quite able to get the angle. As Liquid will be able to easily step away. And Skidder still trying to see if he can set up on a Boxy. Boxy might not expect them to be in the trees here as Boxy. Oh my goodness, it's spooky. There's 4 heroes here. And Boxy, he'll dissimulate, and okay, he'll get away by taking too much damage from the tower that they can't tank tier 2s, of course, at this point. So no chasing. Boxy, he'll be fine.
It's really just going to come down to play on, especially with all this on the line. Again, benefit, I think, in Liquid's favor, just because they have the ability to relax. It's not the end of the world if they lose. They're just playing for a spot at the major. I think if this was for elimination, maybe they don't pick Visage here, just because it's such an odd pick. I mean, they're even lane swapping. Mickey's going mid against the Mars. Okay. Koifa in the safe lane. Okay. Well, I like this.
Yeah.
You really kind of dumpster a Death Prophet early on in the laning phase, and then when you get birds up, you actually just can't lane as 3-3 anymore. Plus, since you have like this slow and like this whittle down style of play, you're gonna just try and get a kill. Wait, Boxy's here.
Oh, wait, what?
You're going for a kill.
All right, yeah.
Wait,
well, I guess, yeah, Boxy and Tiger do this, don't they? Boxy and Tiger swap the 3 and the 4 sometimes, and that must be what they're doing here, right? They're going to give Tiger the priority.
Did he miss skill?
Who?
He has Dissimulate level 1 on Boxy.
Are you even watching the game, Kyle? He used Dissimulate to get away from when he walked into 4 heroes earlier.
Of course. I was just making sure the viewers at home were watching.
All right. Yes, of course he doesn't want it, but he had to take it when we clearly watched him.
Well, I'm questioning what he's going to do, is what I mean. Oh, and I would understand going to be bottom to start the game to get a kill, but you need level 2, right? Like, why not just grab that up top? Look at the lane for Taiga. He has 0 CS because he's unable to apply any pressure as Skeeter just kind of last hits in his face because he knows he's alone. That's what I meant.
I see. That makes more sense. Let's see what Boxy can get done down here, as you say. I mean, but what would the reason be for this? That they do just want Tiger to have the solo XP, even though he is getting quite a few of these creeps denied against him?
I imagine just to guarantee Koifa's start, because if he hits 6, he's pretty much free to win by himself. Like, or rather, lane by himself. Like, a Death Prophet can't do anything once the birds and Grave Chill spam come out. Oh, Mickey just got skewered into tower. Oh,
that's a lot of damage there. Oh, nice. I think a very good trade-off there against Mickey. How's his regen looking? Yeah, just down to a couple of tangos. That's 9. He's more than fine. Bottles out. A few charges of that. Still good to go.
See here. I mean, the other thing is, oh wow, he got him. Oh my god,
just got him the tower. The burst. It's too much. The God's Rebuke, the Spirit Master, is playing very low with that lack of regen. Mickey not able to get himself back in a healthy position. So, I mean, this Mars is going to be off to a great start, and already that 1 kill, you know that 9's going to hit that level 6 at a very good timing.
Indeed. The trouble is, and the concern I have, is that when you pull the Void Spirit to bottom, you also have nothing to deal with these camps for Tundra. So they've actually stacked the easy camp, and now it doesn't matter that you're denying the lane back, because they're just going to continuously pull and ensure that Enigma cannot get lane control. So Taiga is just already forced to hard camp, whereas bottom, like, we haven't really seen this Void get something done just yet. Like, even CS-wise, like, 3-3 and Koifa are even.
No, we'll see. I mean, he's at level 2 now, so he can get that spell. That's going to be more useful. I mean, ideally, he wants to sort of find the setup to get a Remnant involved, but 33 and 5 and making sure that those opportunities don't really quite come out for Liquid.
Yeah, but mid is a big problem thus far. I mean, 9, as soon as he hits 6, Mickey, if he's not got a hero with him, will need a creep to jump to, or he ends up just dying inside.
Boxy at least able to come in and make sure that 9 doesn't get the refill on the bottle. Top lane Tiger. He's getting good farm out of this, but at the same time, not really able to put too much pressure onto Skeeter's. Skeeter's having a pretty free time up here as the Wraith King. So it's really going to be a question of how much Tiger's going to be able to achieve. You know, taking his turn to play the offlane as this Enigma, and being set up with the solo lane.
We'll see. I just think that this is, if you ask Tundra what they like best, it's when Nine's off to a good start mid and Skeeter's free farming on Wraith King.
Sure.
Like this is how they won against Secret. This is how they won at least half of their games in this DPC league. Of all the strategies Liquid could employ, I just don't know if I'm a fan of letting Skeeter free farm. And sure, you are going to deny like one creep a wave or so, but it's certainly not ideal.
Try and go for 33. He's got the siphons going, but they should have to burst, and they do. So they'll be able to make use of that time where 5 has headed off to grab the bounties, and 33's been left alone.
And so you die.
I guess, you know, that's what you expect from this tri lane, right? You know, if that tri lane isn't killing 33 whilst he's alone, then what is this tri lane achieving?
That's a great question. The thing is, they're losing both the other lanes, and it's one thing, like when you tri-lane safe lane, it's value if you dumpster the offlaner. The problem is, like 3-3, he's got earned boots raindrop. He's happy. Fada up top is just gonna pull, and now he's free to rotate around. In fact, he'll go mid to check top rune.
I see Biver. Gonna try and roll away. Oh, Liquid, they've got the numbers, and Boxy and Insania with the control will set up for a free kill for Mickey.
All right. Nice glyph by 9, just getting a little more pressure under tower with catapult up. He has the arena, so Mickey's got to be afraid here. Might bait it though with Insania nearby as he could hop out too. Tiger up top.
Yep, they're getting in on M Tiger. Going to try and run, but they'll have the control surely with a Ray 5 Blast. The Eidolons are bringing Fada down pretty low. But not low enough to cause too many problems, as he should at least be able to deny himself to Roshi once. Yeah, he's actually got the salve going. So a quick few steps in and out of the pit to make sure that he doesn't lose that benefit. He's going to be able to fully heal.
I'm also a big fan of the armlet. I think we mentioned it in the pregame, but Skeeter, this is not a game to rush Radiance. You need to stay strong, preferably strongest hero on map.
Mars ready to start taking kills. So this high-level Mars ready to just drop the ult, move in for action. Boxy comes across. Boxy has to be a little careful. A couple of seconds and Nine's going to have the spear and the rebuke good to go again. With Fada by his side, if he catches anyone with the combo, they'll have the good burst, and they're going to find Boxy. Biver, he's in, and between the two of them, they just destroy him. We'll see underneath the tower, going for Fada. Fada just TPs away. Nothing to put a stop to that. I mean, this 9 Mars is really one that Liquid's got to keep tabs on, because he's already starting to pop off this game, and just 7 minutes in.
This is, I would say, his best hero. And it's something you're not really used to as a mid nowadays. Like, how many times have we really seen Mars mid? I think it's only been 9 who played it in the EU DPC.
See here fighting around the rune 9, he's still able to be the one to pick it up. He'll get himself that regen rune.
Like, this has all the makings of a Tundra smash right now. Skeeter is alone top.
Yeah, he's free for, I mean, so would you, oh, we'll see here. No, get the grab onto Fada. No, he's away onto the low ground. Koifa bringing in the familiars from the side. They're going on to the Crystal Maiden. See if they can get Fada kicked over towards Koifa as Koifa finishes them off with the Soul Assumption. I'll try and chase for more. 33's turned up. Level 6, he's got the Ghost going. Yeah. And this tier 1 tower is pretty much going to go down unless Liquid can pull off some sort of hold here. They have to be a little careful. Nine's got the arena. As 9, does he want to go for it? He does. Tiger is going to get the black hole off onto the two of them, though. Controls 9 and controls Biver. So despite the arena, Tundra, they can't do anything with it. Tiger holds his position. He turns up as well. And that black hole will keep the fight secure and the tower alive for Liquid. As now Liquid, with everybody around, Eidolons and Familiars, they can push back at Tundra's tier 1.
Yeah, that was huge from Liquid because it also brings all of their heroes to mid so they can apply some pressure, but it's just so hard. Skeleton's up, Fada with the spam, 3-3 as well. Like, Visage is a excellent hero, don't get me wrong, but we typically see it in the solo lane because of the XP it gives you. But like, this is a level 6 Visage. I would not be super afraid at the moment if I'm Tundra, because once again, look top, it's just Skeeter free farming. He's gonna have an armlet at 10 minutes.
Like, this is the kind of game where Skeeter's probably just telling his team, like, well, I've got this. You know what I mean? Like, he's having that good of a start. Totally uninterrupted. 9 continue to get back in action. We'll get the kill with Biver. And these two are a pair of killers. This Mars Ursper as they move across the map. I mean, is anything good for Liquid going to come of the fact that they are letting this Wraith King free farm? Like, are they going to have a plan later on to deal with him?
Sure. I mean, PA late game does match up quite well.
Okay.
It's just that the Visage Enigma are kind of, you know, these hero concepts work because they get ahead. They take tower advantage. They want to fight you in the mid game. I don't know if that's the case. Like, Armlet Wraith King, he's going to have, like, what, 15 armor with that up? Almost all the damage from Liquid right now is physical. We'll see. They're going to fight him, though. Tundra's not going to let towers die for free.
I see it. Spicat pushing in with the team right behind him. Can Tundra do anything to hold this? They've got Exorcism up in 10 onto the side. Skeeter moves on to Boxy. Jumps out with the Dissimulate though, and now Liquid are going to start to back. Mickey moving down bottom as the wave gets pushed in. 9 got a fair few waves out of that, and we're going to see that the Blink Dagger pretty much done for 9.
I love this from Fada, or sorry, not Fada, 3-3. He just went treads. He's got an extra fluffy hat. Raindrops earn. He has 1500 health, or 1350 rather, on strength treads. And then he just, you know, spams. He has CM aura, max Q. So he just sits at the tower. Oh, you want to dive? I pop ult. He's buying time now for his Mars to finish blank. He'll have that in, looks like, 2 more creeps. Wraith King will go Radiance next. And Tundra, like, yeah, sure, you know, come push towers, we'll stand there. Yeah. And if you don't push towers, we'll out-farm you. Fine with us.
This'll come in handy.
This is going to be an interesting one because
that's not good. This is this is Skeeter Wraith King. He just got an armor 2.5 minutes before average.
I mean, he's not. I mean, he's not really got any excuses for anything less than that because he's been left completely alone. He's had complete free farm on this top half of the map. And we'll see if Liquid can keep up. As I mean, what would you sort of make of this anyway? You know, sort of talking about some of the newer stuff. We do have obviously quite for going for the Ags. I mean, how good would you rate this Ags on Visage?
It is good, but again, it's better when you're ahead, right? Like it's about the ability to then sweep the map, pop out, you deal bonus damage. You need to be willing to go find enemies in fog to do that, and I'm not sure you're going to be in that position by the time this Axe is online. That's the concern.
They made the jump on 33. TPs are coming in. Black Hole from Tiger's going to be down. It's kind of early, and now they're going to be able to make them pay for it as they make the jump in onto Insania. He'll get the false promise off onto Tiger, as Tiger's going to try and TP out, but the stun's there from Skeeter as Tiger. He will also fall as they're able to defend that tier 1. Liquid going all in on the Death Prophet, and Tiger tried to set up to deal with the TPs coming in, but just made the call a little too early, so really didn't get much benefit out of the Black Hole at all.
This is just not, I mean, if you're an OG fan, you're smiling ear to ear. Same with Tundra. Liquid, you know, you got to make some magic happen right now. You need a good fight.
They're going to try and jump in for Biver. I'll see with the Ghost, 33. He's trying to pressure the tier 1 tower. Biver will go down. See if Mickey wants to try and do anything aggressive. No false promise for 60 seconds, though, so he has to be a little cautious. It could be hard, really, for Liquid to push Tundra away from this tier 1. 9, he's going to look for the jump in. Spears Mickey back over towards the tower. They get the silence in onto Insania. They're moving in onto Mickey. Mickey's going to get taken down by all this magical damage. As they've got to run here, Liquid. Insania being chased down by 33. 9's going to have Blink again in a second. Liquid, they've got to keep themselves right out of it. As that's the tower gone. Tundra continues to take objectives. 9 He's going to be working on that Desolator next. 5k lead. 14 minutes in, everything is looking very nice for Tundra. These items are going to come out at such good timings for Nine and Skeeter.
Yeah, we've been saying it all game, Owen, but like it's a relatively even kill line, but at the end of the day, Tundra's heroes are scaling faster, and their timing is going to be nuts. Like a Deso and a Radiance are going to come out. They're going to walk into the pit and dare Liquid to fight them. And my concern is who starts the fight? Is it PA with his Naked Battle Fury? Probably not. Like, are you just going to have Koifa walk forwards and just pray he's strong? You kind of need an engagement that begins with Liquid is 5 and Tundra is only 3 or 4. So they're going to hunt that now. They smoked up, but look at all the wards that they've placed for Tundra. I mean,
oh yeah,
Skeeter's ult is ready. I think they scanned it out. Bounty runes spawn, but it'll be 2 for 2.
Are scanning.
Now, Liquid should at least be able to finish off this tier 1 tower top. Unlikely to see Tundra trying to defend it. Insania, he's walking up into the jungle. He's trying to fight Skeeter. He's got the backup of Boxy, but Biber's coming in with the roll straight away onto Insania. Insania's going to die for this, as he was heading into the jungle to sort of see what was going on. And Skeeter just ends up getting a further bit of a boost here towards the relic. And they might even find more Nine, especially if Nine can get a jump. Koifa, he's off to the side. Tiger's here as well. No black hole for 10 seconds. Nine, oh, he actually reads it wrong there. I was thinking that Koifa went up. I mean, still would have been a bit of a hard kill now. Koifa having the silent as the grave. He's got that invis. A bit trickier for Nine to catch unless he has detection upon him.
We asked why did they play Dire, and if you look at Tundra's warding, I think we've been given the answer. Like this triumvirate of wards around the Roche pit, now control of the Radiant Ancient camp triangle, and the Roche pit as well. Tundra are very content to just kind of sit back, relax, press their advantage through economy and macro. Koifa does have Ags up, but you know, that effect is really cool, but I question how he's gonna use it. You're level 10. Both your enemy cores are level 12. You're playing into Mars and Wraith King. Like, who are you gonna open on and yell surprise?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not like he's been having a bad game. You know, 3-0-2, but it's, you know, he was playing this from the safe lane, and you know, we've got to see what sort of impact he does have. I mean, at the end of the day, as you said, you know, earlier, as long as they can make space and time for Mickey on his PA can still be this late game hero that's going to be rather difficult for Tundra's lineup to deal with if Mickey can keep up in farm. The problem is, though, that Skeeter and Nine, they're just hitting their timings that much faster. You know, it's got Skeeter having the relic done. Radiance will be there within the minute or so. And Nine, he's got the Deso. The Blink Deso is complete. Whoever he gets a jump on is going to get burst pretty quickly at the start of the fight.
Indeed. I mean, Liquid, again, you will scale well. Don't get me wrong. Like, PA, especially with the Rapier timing that we've seen Mickey pull out,
yeah,
you're going to be strong. But it's about what can Tundra do before that. Their timings are coming up. Radiance soon. There's the Deso. And the Mars Arena with no enemy BKBs is still pretty much impossible for Liquid to deal with. You can't escape it. You know, you can dissimulate away. You can leap away as the PA. Taiga skipped the Necro and just went straight up Blink. Next item, BKB. And this is a cool choice here. He recognizes, hey, we're a bit behind. Necrobook, we're not going to be able to push no matter what I do. So instead you go for the game winner, right? End of the day, BKB, there's no cancel. So Blink Black Hole on 3 or 4, your team's probably winning that fight.
That's true, yeah. Definite potential for Tiger to make some big counter plays, especially against the lineup that, you know, has 4 melee, well, 3 melee heroes, but very much 4 that want to be right in the middle of the action. You include the DP with their ghosts. Nice Boxy. Oh my goodness, that was close. Only just getting out of her, and he might. Yeah, he won't be able to jump away. 33, pretty much a moment away from having him there without silence. Boxy's got to be careful.
Oh my God, yeah, Skeeter just stunned and forces the resummon. Otherwise, that would have been a free 100 gold. Radiance complete. A nice, what is that, triple? Yeah, triple ancient stack he'll be able to take right after. A much different pace from the previous game. We're not even at 1 kill per minute, let alone 2. And Liquid, this is, you don't typically see them this far behind in the camp stack metric, but it's a product of the draft. Yeah.
I mean, there's just overwhelming damage with this Desolator. 9, killing pretty much anyone throughout the duration of that stun from the spear.
All the things to do. Free farm Skeeter Wraith King, like Tundra, no matter what.
That is the Tundra dream, isn't it? That is the Tundra dream. This is, yeah. I don't think they'll have any complaints with the way that the game's going so far. This first 20 minutes, it's this is how Tundra has been winning the games that they have been in the league.
Yeah, they're an illusion rune for Skeeter now. Oh, it's like, thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
It's
you gotta love that.
And yeah, now you can walk into Roche because you're gonna have lanes shoved even without his presence.
All right, pop the ghost. Go for a nice easy Roche. You can't really come over if you're Liquid. I don't think you're ready to fight this. You can't jump into this lineup right now.
DPS BKB, like they're online. Tundra's heroes are ready to go, and until you have double BKB on PA Enigma, you are not on the side of Liquid.
Oh, Insania. He's been found. He was trying to take some sentries out, but Biber closes the gap. And Insania will go down. So Roshan, Aegis, and a kill as well. Bringing in both the mid and the top lane. Tundra just keeping the pressure up. At 21 minutes in, 9k lead. They're having a brilliant time here against Liquid so far.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say really, Owen. Like, end of the day, whatever Liquid does right now isn't really relevant. Their win condition is BKB Taiga. They are not winning a fight until that is online, and I don't even think they can fight. Like, look at the top net worth. Those are 2 Tundra heroes. They both have an Aegis.
They're going for 9. See what he can do. He gets the arena out. They've killed him once. He's going to be back for round 2.
Alone.
Oh, he gets the blink off though. He's off to the side, and now he's back to the safety of sort of Skeeter as well. We're going to see Mickey jump in onto Fada. Look at the Crystal Maiden. They won't get anything else out of this. But obviously on the side of Tundra, that was their Aegis, and they don't get much done with that.
Okay. I suppose the Kyle Curse still effective, but I did not expect a Wandering Mars to just isolate himself inside the Radiant jungle. He was also right under the outpost, so Taiga was able to join. That secures the kill on Fada. And they also don't get the tier 2 top, which means outposts are still unable to be activated. Quite for rushing for the BKB next 2, but I'm just a bit concerned. Even these birds, if the Bulwark is toggled, will end up just kind of ineffectively hitting 9's shield rather than the intended target. And in addition, Skeeter now with the blink, finally taking this big ancient stack. I'm sure he'll be gunning for the backline almost this entire game. He's getting the AC as well. Very nice. You know, physical damage control is going to be the name of this game. Wants to make sure his teammates is alive.
Oh, he's actually going to get out. Biber, he missed the roll. Oh, no. Okay, 33's able to secure that. That was close there. Yeah, Biber just slightly off with the roll. So Boxy was able to jump away. At 33, able to make sure that mistake didn't lose them the kill. Oh, Skeeter's just running in. I mean, 9 has got the Arcane Room ready with the Blink Arena. Still 3k gold unspent, so there's going to be a bit of 9 that would want to get his next item done before they really commit for a fight.
Yep, they want tier 2 bot. You're perfectly content asking for a team fight.
So that's a great reaction there from Boxy to very nearly surviving that escape.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That Liquid have the ability to smile. I mean, you know, again, they're not risking anything here, but you've got to be feeling the pressure. Everybody, you know, Taiga, #1 MMR in Europe. Please, make some magic. He's got the Philosopher's Stone. Minute by minute, it's ticking. The BKB will be up soon. And that perhaps is the window to make your move. But good.
And yeah, he's carried games before. You know, and on an Enigma, would you say it's a pretty good hero to save games like this game?
Oh, for sure. Although it's a tough save, Owen. Looks like Ags the pickup on Mars next. Boxy silent.
Ivor. This time he gets a nice opening here. The spear won't connect though. But they'll still have him on the way down. Another stun comes into play. Another kill added here to the tally of Tundra.
Perfect roll from Biver, making sure he didn't get the dissimulate off post-duels. Taiga does have enough gold now to finish the BKB, though, as Tundra continue to just control the map. If they are... Yeah, they should be able to get all 4 bounties here. Get that lead to 10k. And they recognize their mistakes in that first match against OG. No longer will armor be an issue. Plate mail, Shiva's soon on the Death Prophet. Mars getting Ag, Skeeter going AC. They're going to be just fine. And 4 bounties will be claimed.
There we go. Smoke up from Liquid. Let's see what they can find with this Blink BKB Enigma. Tundra a little split at the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is your window.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They can't go for Wraith King. They're looking to hunt anybody else.
Yeah. But he might be the quick and easy kill hit. We'll go on him, but the backup's actually going to come in. Biver's over as well as 9. Mickey having to put the BKB to commit for that kill onto the back. Koikfa just dies instantly. Taiga will get the black hole though down onto the 3 of them. He's caught 9. He's caught Biver and he's caught Skeeter. If the buyback's going to come out straight away from the 2 of them on Tundra, Skeeter, he'll go down the once. It was a great black hole, but was it good enough? As Taiga still ends up going down. Mickey, saved by the false promise, will be allowed to jump up to the high ground and get away. Boxy's able to TP out. Mickey, has he got any escape? He's going to try and TP, but they see him. They've got him caught. As Mickey, he will also end up falling. Slowly but surely. As Skeeter still being the one to clean up. As that was their move there, Liquid. It was a great black hole from Taiga catching the 3 of them, but at this stage you need so much more to happen as you're down now 12k. Skeeter surviving throughout that whole fight pretty much has given him this completed assault cuirass.
It's just, I don't know what you do. I mean, as you said, they killed Skeeter once. They killed the supports, but they're going to buy back every time. And when black hole's used, they just don't have enough damage right now. I mean, the 3/3 Death Prophet is 2k ahead of the Visage. And he was trialing.
I mean, Visage just melts in these fights. Koikfa's just dying. Yeah. If he's anywhere near Skeeter, a couple of hits and the Visage is gone.
Look at that. He wasn't even in the arena. He got crit and W'd by Mars, and he was dead.
Yeah. It's a tough game for him. And he's going for the BKB now, Koikfa, but of course that's not really going to help him against that sort of insane amount of physical burst, especially now it's going to be amped up by that AC aura. With the AC in play, these Deso God's rebukes are going to hurt so much. And no orb this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, good luck against that. You get caught near this Wraith King and Mars, you're not going to last for long.
And look at the Ags. Yeah. Like this, how does Visage play Dota?
I see. It seems very difficult.
That's actually such an insane. So that's minus 10 armor. Those little guys are doing minus 10 armor every single attack on every target that they hit.
That's a lot. It's a lot. As top Biver, he's hunting for Koikfa. They're coming across it. As Koikfa, the dust will wear off, but the rest of the team's on their way over. He does have BKB and TP, and he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He has to. Koikfa will get out. He's going to lose one of the birds, though. Yeah, I like this from 9 as well. Just he knows. Just go for the full-out damage. You've already got the AC on the squad. You get yourself this Daedalus, and my goodness, these you're going to be punching.
It's actually, he won't even be attacking. Like, I'm reading this Ags. I don't know why I haven't seen this, but this is insane. the soldiers deal full damage plus 75 and the procs.
Yep.
So they can crit. They apply corruption. They apply deso.
Yeah.
And there's 5 of them.
Yep. And do. I mean, what I was seeing is you're only just reading up on it, and of course, you hit buildings with it. So you get to like the racks or something. You put that out, you're hitting both racks at the same time, dude.
All right.
Radiant's top tower.
Who do you go for if you're Liquid? Well, you need all of them at once. Like just clump them together. Taiga needs a 4-man black hole, possibly 5, for them to take this fight.
How quickly do the familiars die to this? Oh, that quickly. Just, you see, it just disappears as soon as it comes out.
Dire's middle tower is under
You can't drop the familiars near 9. If they're dropped on the floor and you don't have a resummon, 9 just stands over them with bulwark and they just die. They die on they die as soon as they come up. There's no counterplay. Your hero is useless.
Through it. Like he takes 70% less damage and brings the projectiles towards him. Like what? I don't. What do you do?
I mean, we've seen our fair share of impossible games in the league, but this one seems to be I mean, Quoifer's hero seems pretty redundant because of this Mars now at this state. I think honestly, this is Mickey, Taiga. You know, you're looking to these cores now for the insane plays. You know, and insane for the insane saves.
He's guarding the Roche pit and watching Spartacus. Oh my goodness! And Skeeter's gonna just finish an MKB real quick.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, you said it earlier. You know, this game it's rapier or bust here for Mickey. He has to build up. Obviously, still wants to get the Basher Abyssal, but then after that, he needs a rapier. If this PA can't get Abyssal and a rapier before the game ends, I don't know how Liquid win this match. Or have a chance of winning this match, you know.
I haven't seen how they win this match since I watched Skeeter free farm for 20 minutes.
Skeeter's still having it. He's loving. He's just got an MKB finish.
He has almost 400 CS in 31 minutes, 605, and not just that. Like these 2 cores, it's not just that they do so much damage; they're so tanky.
I mean, it's. We'll see here. Oh, Boxy. He's gonna go for Fada. And they've got the Yules. Onto Skeeter, which will stop him for now. Insane has been silenced. Quoifer's got to go for the BKB TP out. He'll make it away. The Familiars won't. 9 cleans him up with the God's Rebuke.
He had an Arcane too, so that's up in 40 seconds. 30 seconds now.
Oh, and there's a DD room bottom, dude. Grab that for your soldiers. That would be pretty insane. They don't spot it right now.
Okay, yeah, just time to push. Here we go.
What do you do? I mean, Midnight Pulse is pretty good. I mean, Midnight Pulse, you know, it's always a very nice spell to sort of dissuade these tanky heroes from just standing up there and hitting your building.
Yeah, he got the Radius too, talented at 15, which I definitely like here. Yeah, it's probably the biggest source of damage they have right now against the Mars until the PA. Yeah, he actually is going for Nullifier over Rapier. I guess to deal with the Yules?
Sure, I mean, it means you can kill the DP very easily. It means you can kill Fada very easily because of this Ghost Scepter. I mean, I'm sure there's 2 Yules. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? You're right. If he gets Rapier, the chances that he's going to find are smaller. This at least allows Mickey to pop BKB, jump in, and kill one of these 3 heroes that at the moment have items to stop him from doing that. And to be fair, he's getting instead of the Basher build-up, right? So I think now you go Nullifier Rapier, right? You screw the Basher, you're getting Nullifier for the control, then you're able to get your big item afterwards. So this is good for Mickey. I think arguably this is better than Abyssal into Rapier because of their items. And I'll lose Quoifer, as of course he's a very easy kill for Tundra's heroes right now.
I legitimately don't know what Liquid can do other than pray for a 5-man black hole. You just don't do damage. Let's say you do find Skeeter, kill him once, you're not getting him again. Like his team, there's a DD bottled now. I mean, 9 is so farmed, he backpacked a Desolator. Now it's going to come up, and they just go.
Yeah, Skeeter's going in. 9's watching for an opportunity to start. I mean, Skeeter's dying very quickly in the Midnight Pulse. Here's his first life gone.
Look at 9 bottom though. What is this? Ice frog. Now, one potential oversight, Tundra. They don't have any BKBs, so they can be stun locked. They can die in the pulse with Oracle spam coming out. I think they're going to be content. They're just going to go farm.
Honestly, if you know, if you're Tundra in this position, I think you're feeling that comfortable that you kind of want to have a bit of fun with the game. I think Nine's saying, you know, dude, I want the 25. You know, imagine this man with the plus 65% crit on him. You know, that's when the fun really begins for the mid Mars. So. You know, I don't think they're going to feel too much pressure. Sure, the PA can be a bigger threat later on.
Yeah,
but as you say, you know, killing this Wraith King twice and dealing with this damage output of 9 and 33 is going to be almost impossible, really, regardless of how farmed you are.
Yep, Mickey is catching up, and they did just hit 18 on Koifa, so bigger birds. The problem is it's Koifa versus the world, right? Like, he's able to match 9 in damage output, but then you compare Skeeter to Koifa, and you're like, oh god, what do we do here? It's Taiga, it's the Enigma being the equalizer. Now second place in net worth on his team. I suppose he was the offlaner, however. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, right now it's just a game of cat and mouse. No Aegis, so Tundra going to be a little more conservative. Won't just go straight up high ground, but Swift Blink's soon to be complete on Skeeter. And then he's kind of just out item slots.
This is, you know, a solid item for the Ags, but of course for 9, you know, you get the Satanic, and of course you're getting the lifesteal off everything that your soldiers hit. So you pop that in the middle of a team fight, and you're pretty much back up to full HP. As off to the side, Boxy. Look at the opening. He's able to get out with the jump. And again, I mean, honestly, yeah, these midnight pulses, it's the scariest thing that Liquid have right now. Tiger, he slams one of those down on the ground, and a huge amount of damage is done.
Oh my god. This Mars, dude. As you said, when he gets Satanic, he can just keep Bulwark toggled and now what?
Heal. Got Swift Blink on Skeeter done as well now. I mean, he's really starting to just kind of be completed with this build.
I guess with the Ags, Koifa can fly out of the Mars ulti, right?
He can. Correct.
So that sounds good.
Yeah,
like, but something. then you see the Phalanx deployed, and you're just like, huh? How do I kill him? And we'll see. Liquid, you know, they're known for making magic. They have won games from hard spots before.
This is one of them. At least in terms of the position they're in. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be one they're going to win. As this is, you know, down 22k gold. Boxy. He's going to be able to find the lead in on Tafada. Try and jump and burst, but 9, he's in off the back. BKB comes out for Tiger. Oh, Tiger just immediately dies! The rebuke and one hit from the bulwark just takes out the Enigma completely. I mean, you can't fight this, Mars. You can't fight 9. A Ghost Scepter buys a little bit of time for Insania, but the damage is too much. It's too much. 9 just cleaning him up.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know if Liquid fans got what they wanted, but the Dota community will see a treat. Not often seen. A reset.
And look at this, just through the backdoor protection. At least they have got a fortification. This tier 4, it's soon to be taken down. And look at this, 2 racks at the same time, Kyle. Look at it go.
All right, everybody, I want to see the OS frogs, anybody? Because this, what even is that? To quote a Dota legend, how is that even balanced?
Right, 31k down. Tiger always in! He's gonna get Skeeter? I mean, Is he going to get him the once? Okay, we'll get him.
Okay.
And that was with the reincarnation on cooldown. All right. That'll stop the push. That will stop the push for now. But that was, of course, Mickey also using the buyback.
Koifa just got almost an AC worth of gold and 2 levels off that fight.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There we go. Maybe.
Is Roche up? Unfortunately, not for 2 minutes. They got unlucky with the spawn, or maybe this would change things quite a bit more. But if Tundra just play it safe, run back to base, I think they'll still be okay. And yeah, they're just controlling the armor. A Solar and a Shiva's now done on 3-3. Fiver, I think Vlad's will come up next, and they're just gonna chill. Liquid, a big fight win, but how do you get more out of it? You need BKB up on Koifa. He's hunting. Got the level 20 talent. Soul Assumption starting to deal, 20 damage per charge. It just doesn't seem as powerful 40 minutes into the game. Check it out, eh?
Tiger has got the refresher, so he'll have a black hole ready to go for that next fight.
That's the item. Oh, he got the shard too.
I mean, it does make the difference. You might be able to catch someone on just the edge of it, and if they're not quite prepared, might slip in.
Can hit him with the gravity well. 20k deficit. What's Mickey got next? Satanic. Not for a little while. I don't know if Liquid want to take this fight. They only have the 1 black hole, and that's only if he refreshes. If they just wait, they'll have a fight with both around Roche on spawn.
They do need to, especially when Skeeter does have the reincarnate. They were fortunate to be able to jump in that position and timing where he didn't have the ult up. But when he does, yeah, they're absolutely going to need 2 rounds of the black hole from Tiger. See what Tiger goes next. Did have the Lincoln's queued up earlier, but I mean, Lincoln's not necessarily that important for him to actually get these off. The BKB should do enough. He's going to get the E on. I mean, as we're seeing, that this physical burst damage, he has to have something that stops him from just getting 100 to 0'd within a second. And then 9 gets on top of him. And this will do it.
It's really nice with refresher as well.
Yeah.
The only problem is that he's such a huge source of damage. If he gets Aeon popped and then gets the black hole off with the Midnight Pulse, half of the duration won't be dealing any damage, which could be a big concern for Liquid, but we'll see how it plays out. Roche is up. It's go time. This is the fight they need.
Tundra sort of waiting for Liquid to show their hand here. They're not starting to go for the Roche. In fact, Boxy, he's going to jump in. They're going to find Fada. They're moving, but Skeeter's got him with the Rate 5 blast down. Onto Mickey. Mickey's going to be saved 9 and onto the back lines. Immediately, Tiger just falls. He goes down straight away. 9 is just too much damage from the spark, but Mickey, he is able to pick up the kill on him. 33 commits with the BKB and the Exorcism, but Mickey turning over towards another. Can Mickey do this? He's already used the BKB and the Satanic, though, and he's got nothing left to offer. As Mickey's down for 2 minutes. 33 and Skeeter, they'll run down. Quaitfer is over the cliffs and is back to the safety of his base. But Tundra, they're on the chase. As Skeeter is diving in. Ooh, Quaitfer able to duke out the wave of Rayfire stun with the Silent as the grave. But it's now just down to the 2 of them. As Tundra, they're ready to try and close this hit. Only Boxy and Quaitfer alive. What have they got to offer? They're losing the tier 4s. 9, he's going to get the soldiers out. Get them to work as the towers are down. The Ancient exposed, and it will fall very, very quickly. Hits all of this physical damage.